Hallo YouTube und herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Part von Batman. Ja, wir sind immer noch in der Wayne Mansion, schmeißen eine dicke Party für Harvey Dent und Falcone ist gerade eingetroffen. Ja, jeder, der die Comics kennt oder die Serie kennt, weiß, dass Falcone jetzt nicht unbedingt der netteste ist, der beste, der freundlichste, aber für sein Geld stinkt mit Sicherheit auch nicht. Zumindest nicht mehr als das von anderen. Daher wollen wir wahrscheinlich seine Spende haben. Schauen wir mal, wie es weitergeht.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
Jesus, Harvey, inviting a known criminal to your fundraiser doesn't exactly look good for your squeaky clean image.
Let me worry about that. A word of warning, Bruce? Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Well, you couldn't afford it.
Yeah, right. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill has... Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say? Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
Well, I would say you can uphold the law and still do what's right.
To a point. No one gets remembered for staying in the middle.
Mr. Falcone,
No more warnings. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat. Or I can pull it out from under him. Whatever happened to being a gracious host? Okay, imagine, this is me. And these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move. And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city.
Look, I'm only talking to you because Harvey asked, trusting a friend to know what's best for Gotham.
Now that's a predicament. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Whatever you say.
You're a good kid. You look like him, you know? It's nice that we understand each other.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Hey, I appreciate the hospitality, Mr. Wayne. But I don't think I'll put an offer on the house. A nice guy like you should have a nice place to live. I'll be seeing you, Bruce, while this city's still standing.
It's me.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with breaking and entering incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. The notorious Batman was on the scene, but failed to secure the stolen items.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters?
Hey, ich darf mal was machen.
As a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians.
Codex-Einträge. What the fuck?
You're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a
Da können wir
headache for
irgendwann
commuters
mal
this morning.
reinschauen, würde ich
The
sagen.
body of Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Carmine
Nein.
was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down.
Okay, ich würde das hier gerne...
Random stabbings are the latest headache for the
Ich würde das
riders
jetzt hier
of
gerne
Gotham's
verlassen.
overcrowded
Hallo?
Skyrail cars to
Darf
contend
ich
with.
bitte?
Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other
Gut,
pointed
dann gehen wir halt mal kurz
while
alles
pressed
durch.
into the tight quarters
James
with fellow
Gordon,
passengers. A few have
Ricky
died,
Well,
while most have been admitted to Gotham
Carmine
General in
Falcone,
critical condition. The police don't have any
Gotham
suspects at
City,
the time.
Arkham Asylum
2 more patients have
und
gone missing
Wayne
from
Enterprise.
Arkham Asylum, bringing the total number of
Gut,
escapees from the half
damit sind wir jetzt doch
half
dann
mental
durch,
hospital
oder?
to 15 this year. Only 3 have been caught to date. but all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the aging asylum. The latest, 44-year-old twin brother and sister Leon and Valerie Muldoon, should be considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately. Mayor Hill's Gotham Beautiful Act takes effect today, making it possible for landlords.
Wayne Enterprise finanziert Ersatz für Arkham Asylum, okay. Ah ja, hat er gesagt. Martha und Wayne. Thomas und Martha Wayne Memorial Hospital, genau. Okay, wie komme ich jetzt hier wieder weg, Leute? Ich habe gerade keinen Plan, wie ich hier wegkomme. Ich komme hier nicht weg. Ich kann auch nichts machen. Ja. Soweit waren wir. Ich mach mal ganz kurz Pause. Ich habe keine Ahnung, wie ich hier gerade wegkomme. Verdammte Scheiße. Jupp, Leute, das war gerade ein kleiner Bug. Keine Ahnung, woran es lag. Irgendwie konnte ich da nicht mehr zurück. Ich hatte immer dieses... Ja, das Bild vor mir. So, gut. Was ist unsere Aufgabe? Unsere Aufgabe ist es, das Datenlaufwerk uns anzuschauen. Aber ihr kennt mich. Ich will mir erstmal alles anschauen. Ersatzenterhaken. Ja, den werden wir brauchen. Rauchkugeln. Batarang. EMP-Haft-Taser. Aha, okay. Interessant. Gut, nehmen wir uns das Datenlaufwerk, Leute.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
Offensichtlich. Okay, und wo darf ich das jetzt hier? Im Bettcomputer. Ja, du bist der Bettcomputer. Ach, da. Klar, der Stuhl muss natürlich aus dem Boden ausfahren. Der wäre davor im Weg gestanden. Super, ist bei mir hier bei meiner Zockecke auch so. Der steht nicht immer da, der fährt aus dem Boden raus, wenn ich LPs aufnehme.
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theatre. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
Yeah, well, this is the only room that really matters.
Well, then you won't mind if I skip cleaning the rest. The dusting is murder. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Ach komm schon, nicht wirklich ein Tony Stark 3D-Hologramm-Dingensbummens. Okay, und was darf ich da jetzt?
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. I would have been tempted to be far less polite. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
It was a keep your enemies closer situation.
Hopefully not close enough to stab you in the back. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
I've never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I don't like being compared to a common criminal.
Now, I think you're missing the point. You have to admit you've been drawing a lot of attention to yourself, and not the playboy billionaire buys new yacht kind of attention. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out, Al. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but he's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Where are you, Oz?
Ja, ob das so eine gute Idee ist, als Playboy und Milliardär hier im abgefuckten Bereich in der Nacht rumzuspazieren. Ich meine, ich weiß, wir sind Batman, aber das wissen die anderen nicht und das sollten sie vielleicht auch nicht unbedingt herausfinden. Und wir suchen Cobblepot. Ja, jeder, der Batman kennt, weiß, wer das ist. Entspann dich da hinten. Ihr kennt mich, ich schaue mir alles an. Außerdem sind wir ein Detektiv, daher müssen wir das auch machen. Und mit ihm, glaube ich, können wir eh nicht quatschen. Nope. So, meine Freunde, aber weiter geht's im nächsten Part. Ja, weiter geht's im nächsten Part. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet euren Spaß. Bewertet das Video, schreibt fleißig Kommentare und wie immer abonniert meinen Kanal. Würde mich megamäßig freuen. Vielen Dank fürs Zugucken. Wir sehen uns im nächsten Part wieder. Bis dahin. Ciao!